What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. How y'all doing out there today? I'm doing pretty good. It's Tuesday. You know, we making our way on through the week. That's what matters to me. This story right here comes out of Chicago. It's about two brothers that charged in the fatal shooting of a police officer by the name of John Rivera. This is a small video right here. Let's get into it, then I'll give my commentary.
Police released two pictures of the men who they charged this morning. Take a look here. 24-year-old Menelik Jackson and 32-year-old Jovan Battle, both facing first-degree murder charges. ABC News has confirmed one of the men charged is the shooter, who was an applicant to be a police officer with CPD. He was arrested by CPD during his background polygraph for committing an armed home invasion, and courts gave him probation for that offense. Meanwhile, 23-year-old officer John Rivera was shot and killed early Saturday morning while he was off duty in River North following a night off with friends. Police believe those are the men responsible for this. His hearse was accompanied by squad cars from the medical examiner's office to a funeral home on the east side just yesterday. Now, police have not gone into any detail about a motive in this case here, but they do plan to hold a news conference at 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, that's a trip right there. Seems like it's starting. You know, I don't know what's going on or what took place in this situation that promoted these brothers or whatever to go and kill a police officer. You know, no telling. You know, they don't have, they claim they don't have a motive. But let's get into this story. Man charged in off-duty cop's death saw a Hispanic. Okay. Let's see. It says here, this combination of March 2019 booking photos released by the Chicago Police Department shows Menelik Jackson left and Jovan Battle. The two men are charged with first-degree murder in the weekend slaying of an off-duty Chicago officer who was reportedly shot while sitting in a parked car. Chicago police announced Monday, March 25th, that Jackson of South Holland and Battle of Chicago were arrested for allegedly firing at the car in the River North neighborhood, killing John Rivera. They and 39, what's that? Yeah, 39 are expected in court Monday. Chicago Police Department via AP. All right, and as you can see, these are two alleged suspects. A young Chicago off-duty police officer was gunned down in a parked car by a man who was looking for an Hispanic person to attack after a confrontation at a fast food restaurant, the city's police chief said Monday. I guess he settled for the first Hispanic he saw, Superintendent Eddie Johnson said. Murder charges were filed in the first slaying of John Rivera, the 23-year-old who was reportedly shot while sitting in a car with three friends after visiting a pizza bar early Saturday in Chicago's River North area. Another person was injured. The alleged gunman, Menelik Jackson, 24, of South Holland, was charged with murder and attempted murder, along with Jovan Battle, 32, of Chicago. Cook County Circuit Court, John Fitzgerald Light, ordered the two men held without bond. Yeah, naturally they was going to do that. So, well, what it seemed like to me the story is saying here is that these two guys, or one of the guys, got into it with somebody at a restaurant and didn't know he was a cop. And he just went and shot him. That's messed up. Both gentlemen pose a real and present threat to the victims. The live victims in this case, this community, and every other human being on the planet that they come into contact with, the judge said. Assistant Public Defender Christopher Anderson, who is representing Battle, said his client was denied the opportunity to make phone calls at the police station. He added, Battle is unemployed and receives Social Security assistance for bipolar disorder and depression. Attorney Robert Willis said Jackson has an associate's degree and works at a specialty auto parts shop. Battle met up with Jackson and a third individual to track down the people involved in the altercation at the restaurant. Assistant State Attorney James Murphy said. He added Battle pointed at the car Rivera was in several times before the suspect approached the vehicle. Surveillance cameras. Video clearly shows Jackson pulling out a handgun and aimed directly at the driver's window of the car Rivera was sitting in, Murphy said. Johnson and Jackson had tried to become a police officer in 2017, which he described as disgusting. Man, these dudes and got themselves in a world of trouble. Yeah, I guess in certain situations like this, yeah, they were definitely going to revoke their bail. They weren't going to give him a bail because he killed a police officer. But, and depending on what really took place, it wasn't cool that these guys would assemble like that and go and find these guys, shoot and kill them. Best to just let that shit just ride, man, and keep moving. Going about your life. Now, look what they got. But, like what they said that, like the judge said, that these guys would be dangerous and to everybody on the planet. Well, let's say the same thing about murderous cops. They're even worse because they got a badge and they think that's what they're, that they just entitled to do. Go and murder somebody and then say, well, he was reaching. I felt threatened. I feared for my life. You know what I'm saying? That shit is tiresome. But at first, when I came across this story, I thought maybe that these guys knew that this was a cop. And they probably plotted to get him, Okay, back to the story. He said Jackson, who is black, was looking for revenge after a dispute with Hispanic men on a party bus at a nearby McDonald's. An hour later, around 3:30 a.m., shots were fired into the parked car. No words were spoken, according to police. Rivera had been a Chicago officer for nearly 2 years. Jonathan's sweetheart. John's a sweetheart. He's an angel, said friend Jennifer Navarro. 23. Why would someone just want to take his life away like that? He had a whole life ahead of him. Investigators are searching for the third man who was with Battle and Jackson during the shooting, Johnson said. Yeah, they're going to give him up too. Then, like I said, it's too bad they didn't just go about their own way and say, forget it, go on about your life. See, if you had did that, you wouldn't be up here in mug shots. You see, y'all killed a cop. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if, they go ahead and seek the death penalty, capital punishment, just to make an example. Who knows? We'll see, I guess. As information come down, more about this story. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the situation. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.